everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you my December beauty favorites. But before I get started, I just wanted to say thank you once again to all of you that have subscribed to my channel in 2016. Those of you that have commented, those of you that have messaged me, emailed me, follow me on Instagram, continue to leave me really encouraging, thoughtful comments. I read every single one. I appreciate every single one. And every single time I say that, your comment made my day or you made me tear up, I am not lying. I am being so sincere. And I know it kind of sounds funny just to even say that, but truthfully, it's so hard to express because, when you say thank you so many times, it does start to feel insincere. But the truth is that when you're a smaller YouTuber like me that's doing it more for the love of making videos than anything else, because obviously I've been doing it for a while and I'm not huge and I'm still doing it, my sincerity is hopefully apparent because I just appreciate you guys so much and I feel like I've made so many just friends by doing these videos, and I know that I'm helping some of you because you've told me, and that makes me so happy. So let's jump right into the December favorites. So first up is a foundation that I have had in my possession for months now. I reviewed it several months ago. It has just been sitting in my stash. I haven't been reaching for it until something compelled me to use it the other day, and I have been using it nonstop since. I fell in love with it. It is the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Full Cover Foundation Concentrate. I am in the shade 29 Bisque Golden. This foundation, I applied it with a flat kabuki brush, and it just gives the most flawless full coverage finish. And like I said, I've been wearing it every day since maybe 4 or 5 days ago. I have worn it in Instagram pictures. I have worn it in just regular family snapshot photos. There's been no flashback. It's worn all day long. It looks just as perfect in the afternoon as it does when I first put it on. Now, I didn't go back and watch my original review of this foundation. I'm thinking the only negative I probably might have said about it at the time is that maybe it didn't have the best staying power. And I'd have to look and see when I actually did that review, because if it was at any time during those really warm months that we have, which is pretty much May through September here in Las Vegas, it's very hot here, as most of you know, and any foundation has a hard time standing up on my oily skin in those conditions. So right now, using it is perfection. I'm going on a trip tomorrow for over New Year's, and this will be what I am taking with me. I am loving it. So now, even though that foundation is super full coverage, I do have a great concealer to show you for the under eyes. This is the Amazing Cosmetics Amazing Concealer. The shade I'm using is Light Honey. I used to use this concealer maybe 6 or 7 years ago, and I remember really loving it. But like a lot of us, new products come out, they get all hyped up, and you go and buy something new, and then you forget about the old. And I was actually recently contacted by Amazing Cosmetics, and they asked if they could send me a concealer, and I said, yeah, I used to use that, and I remember really loving it, so send it over. And so they've expanded their color range since when I used it, and I ordered Light Honey from them, and I remembered why I fell in love with it at the time. Because first of all, while it's a little pricey, it's like $42, it's highly concentrated, so a little bit goes a long way. It's creamy, but not so creamy that it settles into those fine lines those of us who are more mature might have around our eyes. The staying power is great, and I don't know, I love that they expanded the line, because I also remember struggling to find the right color. So I know they have a couple of other types of concealers, but this is the one that I personally recommend. I think that it might be a little bit too creamy for blemishes, but for the under eye, if dark circles are your issue, I highly suggest giving this a try. Okay, so next up is the Colourpop Brow Color in Dope Taupe. If you follow me on Instagram, I always post makeup of the day photos, and a lot of times I will list my brow product, and most of the time it's something by Anastasia Beverly Hills, but once in a while it is the Colourpop brow pencils, because I think they're really good for the $6 that they are. And I decided the last time, I think Colourpop had a pre-Christmas sale, I think that's when I ordered it, everything was 20% off, and they're already inexpensive. So I ordered the Creme product, which is very similar to the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow, but it's in a smaller container. But I am really impressed with this. I have it on right now, and I think that the color, it's a good taupe. A lot of times taupe products can be too gray, or they almost have a greenish undertone, and I kind of find that one about the Anastasia Beverly Hills taupe. It has a little bit of a greenish undertone that I don't like, so I've always used like soft brown or even medium brown with a light hand. But this one is perfect for my brows, and it goes on so easily. It's a little bit more, has more of an oily texture than the Dip Brow, so you may want to set it with a brow gel. But overall, it's so easy to use, and you cannot beat it for the price. $6 or $8. I will verify below, but this is a great product. So if you are a subscriber of mine and you watch my videos consistently, you probably had a feeling that this product was coming for a favorites video. Yes, it is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. I have done a couple tutorials using this already. One being the New Year's Eve one that I just posted, and then just a specific video titled Sweet Peach palette tutorial. But not just this one made my favorites this month. Also, the chocolate bonbons. Now this one has been out for a while, and I don't know why I never purchased it. I have the chocolate bar palette. I don't have the semi-sweet. I had it, but I returned it because I preferred the original chocolate bar. But I am loving this one. I got it when, so it was either Sephora or Ulta had 20% off in December. So love this one. Love the Sweet Peach. If I had to choose between the two, I'd probably go with the Sweet Peach, just because, I don't know. And it's funny because this is the one that I didn't think that I would like. When it first came out, I was like, meh, not that interested. But now that I've really played around with it and tried so many different combinations, I love it. I know some people don't like the faux peach scent, but I don't mind it. I kind of like it actually. The reason why I say I would choose it over the Bonbons palette is because I just find like there's too many cool tones in this. I personally like to wear both warm and cool. Some people are strictly warm tone, so if that's what you like, if you're strictly a warm tone palette person, then you probably wouldn't enjoy this one that much. But so the bottom line is I am really happy I picked up both of these in December. I do believe that the Sweet Peach is going to become permanent. I was just on Sephora.com yesterday, and they actually were still available. So I am really happy with all of my Too Faced palettes, to be honest with you. I know everybody has their opinions on what brand makes the best eyeshadows, but I think that for me, Too Faced has been pretty consistent with their palettes and suiting what I consider to be a good quality for their price point. So next up is a product I purchased about a week ago. It is the Chanel Joues Contraste Blush, and the shade is Hyperfresh. It is from their holiday collection. This is a swatch of it. This could possibly be the brightest, are you focusing? This could possibly be the brightest pink blush I have ever seen in my life. Brighter than even NARS Desire, or what's the other one? Or Dolly Mix from MAC. This is hyper pink, not just hyper fresh, but hyper pink. I do have it on now. The only way I can wear this blush without going right into clown territory is with a fan brush. But if you're someone who likes that just fresh, pink cheeked, as long as you're careful and you do use a fan brush, this is stunning. I have been a fan of Joues Contraste blushes for probably 15 or 20 years or so. I have almost all of the colors, even the limited edition colors. They're very pigmented, they're very long wearing, they're very pricey, but if you are someone who loves Chanel or you love luxury makeup, then I definitely suggest trying their blushes because it's one of the star items in the brand. I'm not personally a huge fan of their eyeshadows, although the girl that helped me purchase this, the saleswoman, she did tell me that they are reformulating all their eyeshadows in the next year or two. And their lip glosses and their lip pencils. So they're basically reformulating a lot of their products. But I hope they don't change the blushes because I really, really like them. Now for some lip products. I was in Walgreens about a week or so ago, and I came across a display for the Jordana Sweet Cream Matte Liquid Lip Color. Now, I thought they were a new product because it was in with all the other new stuff, all the new Milani, all the new Wet n Wild. So I thought, oh, wow, a new matte lip cream. And they're only like $4.99. So I picked up 2 colors that day. I picked up Buttercream Frosting and Creme Brulee, which are these 2 right here. Now, I took them home, tried them on, and I loved the formula. They are so smooth and creamy. This is Creme Brulee. They have a doe foot applicator. Creme Brulee reminded me so much of Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in Lovely. So then this one right here is Buttercream Frosting. And this one reminded me of another Anastasia Beverly Hills one, like a combination between Milkshake and then the other nude she has. I can't think of the name right now, but Milkshake is always too light for me. And this one is just such a great pinky nude. So because I was so happy with the formula, I felt like they went on really smooth. They didn't feel dry on my lips. They didn't settle down to be like a dry, cracky matte. They lasted a decent amount of time and they're $4.99. I thought I'm gonna go back and get some more colors. So I picked up Tiramisu, which is the one I have on now. I'm wearing it with Nice and Spicy lip liner from MAC. So this is Tiramisu. So this one is called Sugarberry Crumble. And it is a bright pink. So as I said earlier, I thought they were new. So I thought maybe I'll do, since I have 4 of them now, maybe I'll do like a swatch video or review video on them. And so I looked on YouTube, I searched for Jordana Sweet Cream Matte, and I saw videos from like last February and March. So I thought it was a little strange because I have never even heard of these. And I consider myself pretty up to date. I watch a lot of YouTube videos. I follow a lot of beauty bloggers on Instagram and Snapchat and Twitter, and I had never heard of these. So it kind of burst my bubble because I thought I had just stumbled onto something new, but I guess they're not new, or maybe they came out and then they just weren't widely sold. I don't know, but if you can find these at your Walgreens, I highly, highly recommend picking 1 or 2 or 4 or 5 colors up. So to finish off this lip look that I have on right now, and to finish off my December favorites video, I have to show you this gloss from Colourpop that I absolutely am in love with. I have not been this excited about a gloss in a really, really long time. There used to be a gloss from Chanel called Paillettes, I think it was, and it was like a clear gloss, a clear light pinky gloss, but it had like little micro glitters in it, but not chunky glitter, because of course it was Chanel. It wasn't gonna be like gritty, you know, little girl makeup glitter, but it was just so pretty. You could put it on any lipstick and over any lipstick, and it just gave your lips like a fuller appearance, a little sparkle, and that's what this one does. It's called Tight Fit. I can't remember if I already said that, but this is it. It's like a pinky peach with fine micro sparkles. This is so stunning. And what I do is I just put it like in the center of my top and bottom lip, and it just makes them look so pouty and pretty. And I know some people aren't into gloss. They're still all about the whole matte thing, but I don't know. I'm kind of over just a real matte lip, and maybe it's just because I grew up in the glossy era of like always wearing lip gloss. But I'm not joking when I say I have used this lip gloss more than I think I have used any lip product in the last several years. I reach for this constantly. And the best thing about it is that it is only $6 or $7. So it is budget friendly. I can pick up another one and have a backup because I can honestly say I don't really want to be without this. I love this. So that's it, guys. That concludes my December 2016 beauty favorites video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you try any of the products I mentioned. If you do, please leave me a comment or send me a message. I love to hear your feedback. I love when you guys tell me that you've purchased a product that I recommended and you actually really love it too. Of course, I'm sure there's times where I've recommended a product that you've tried and maybe you didn't like it, but that's just the nature of the beast. You know, I'm only giving you my honest opinion on things that I have discovered that I really, really like and that I just want to tell other people about and hope that they like them too. If you did enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I want to wish you all a very, very happy new year, and I look forward to seeing you in 2017.